Hello everybody and welcome to CC Sim Racing. My name is Craig Cook, and unfortunately very devastating news on Thursday when our great friend Lee Murray, aka RWB Spyder, passed away while live streaming his race for the GT World Series. It was at this point here where it happened, and we're going to finish that race for him tonight. And massive thank you to all of the community in GT7, RWB themselves, GT champions, everyone that knows him in this community, passing away at the age of 59. So we're going to do a lap of the Nordschleife, and this was the track that he was on. We will be parking at this point. We're going to do a minute silence, and then we're going to finish that race for him in honour of such a very, very well-liked person in Lee Murray. So we're going to get this one underway, and I'm going to leave you with this lovely image of some of the race cars that, one, he would have been racing, two, he has raced, especially the Academy car, which we're really pleased to have finalised in to run this car for us this evening. So it will be a lap around the Nordschleife, and we will be parking up at the first of the chicanes. And to be fair, I think he was very much excited about this race, racing in his Ferrari, which seems to be the car he loved and really enjoyed racing. He done many races for us here at CC Sim, started with us in GT Sport, and was it's just a great laugh. Very kind, very honest, and to be fair, he was one of those drivers that would do anything for you. He was way too nice, way too nice. We always told him he was way too nice, and there we are. So finalise is taking him round. It will be the longest lap, but it is so worth it. So Lee was going to be racing in Team Purple, and lovely to see that all the drivers have come together, and we've managed to get drivers in for this one and race in his honour. So it's going to be a really fascinating championship. It was one he was very much looking forward to. He seemed very down on the last one when we were racing, because he felt like it was his fault that these accidents were happening, but we were trying to tell him that this car was not very easy to drive, and he was very apologetic. And then he went to start this one and said, right, Craig, would you mind, or would everyone mind, if I actually drove in the series? And we were like, of course not. But why would we not want you in this series? So again, like I said, he was very excited, but he had the GT World Series to do, and he was looking forward to it. It was on this track, very tough GT World Series race as well, and yeah, got out the Ferrari, and he was making his way around, and just unfortunate the way it happened. So yeah, he started in the academy with us at GT Sports about 4-ish years ago now. So it was a long time. And then we made our way to GT7, and through that he was developing as a race driver, and he was just getting better and better. But still too kind on the track. And I think, and like I said, I think there's quite a few of the RWB drivers in his team that were actually just like egging him on to say, look, stop being so nice, be a little bit more aggressive. And I think some of the drivers here will feel the same way as well. So as they make their way around, we have the Mazda team's challenge cars behind the car that Spyder first drove here, as we said, in CC Sim Racing. And cracking friends as well along the way. DNR were also involved in that, some of the drivers there. Nevin Kirkpatrick, who's unfortunately away at the moment, which I know he'd be very much be gutted he's not part of this. Ravy Davey, another one, he was racing in the series as well. He got involved, and he had a few battles with Spyder. And then went further along, and we did the Aston Martin series, which was a massive success, and it was one that he really enjoyed in the Conference League. apologies about that. Someone was actually chatting away there about the racing that they're doing, and like I said, everyone's sort of getting ready for the race involved, but here we go. We are coming up to the point where unfortunately we lost Lee, so we're just going to take a moment here and we will start the minute silence. So thank you very much to everyone that was waiting there very, very patiently, and off we go round the track to get this one underway. And as we said before, you know, we will obviously be thinking of Lee while we're racing tonight, but I know he won't want us to be sad, so we're going to absolutely have a blast tonight here. And you can catch all the coverage this week as I will be commentating the first round of the Mazda Teams Challenge. And, well, strange enough, it's actually his team that are actually going to be making the first 3 races. So they will be chosen by the drivers, and we'll see what they will pick. Nobody knows what it's going to be. So it'd be interesting to see what he would have chosen. Actually, I know he was a big fan of Spa. I know he was also a big fan of Monza. Not so much this track, because if someone has actually picked this track, I think he would have probably have removed himself. But yeah, it is a massive loss. A massive loss. You know, same with his dog. He absolutely loved his dog, HRH Princess. Loved the burger, that dog. So anything Lee had, the dog had too. And great to see that the family have taken the dog on as well, and you know, seemed very, very happy. Obviously missing Dad, but very happy, running around barking at the mailman from the video I saw, it looked like. And hopefully Princess will get a couple of burgers from the family. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll treat her like a princess. So there we go, finalised making his way, and as I said, it's going to be a long way home. All in best way possible. So I'm going to go quiet for a moment. I'm going to leave you with the Academy car that Spyder started us off with. I'd like to thank everybody that has done this as well. Finalised for doing the lead lap of honour. All the guys in the Teams Challenge, the GT Champions community as well. RWB race team, everyone that knew him, but most of all the family, because they're the ones that we really need to be thinking of at this time. So Lee was 59, as we said, so 66 to 2025. We will see you again soon, my friend. Well, with only a few corners to go, we would like to say thank you to all the drivers. And Lee, we've done it. We finished that race for you, sir. And that's it. We crossed the line. You did it, buddy. You did it. Lee Murray, everybody. RWB Spyder. Hello, everybody, and welcome to CC Sim Racing. How are we this evening? Yes, we have some motor sport action for you from the Mazda Teams Challenge. And yes, this is one we were really excited about. It is a bit of a fun season, and it was, one that we were very, very fortunate to sort of just hop into. We're practicing cars. It seemed like this was the one to have after a epic WTC series, and obviously we still have the ACC series, which we'll see the advert for in a moment. But before we do that, we'll have our first race. We have 3 races tonight, and they are 10 minutes long. So rules and regs. So it's a fixed setup. It's all default with all the parts required. You have the splitters, the side skirts, and the rear spoiler. Unfortunately, some people didn't have that on there, including myself. Sorry about that. And so we start proceedings with the first race, which was nominated by Team Purple. And all 3 drivers get to choose the track of their choice. And obviously, with the unfortunate events with Lee Murray, and like I said, best wishes to the family, friends, and everybody that knows him. Lee, we had LFC Ben come in to take the seat for us, and obviously that's fantastic news. So I'm sure Lee up there will be rooting Team Purple on for this one as well. So it was just the right thing to do with Ben having the first choice of track, and for some reason he chose this one. It's the Nürburgring Short, and it went as follows. So it was Glowing on pole position. Then it was LFC Ben in second, Red Spectre in third, Ekberg in fourth, Cook in fifth, Audio Muted in sixth, Danny Marquez there in seventh, Ravy Davey in eighth, Oggy Penny in ninth, Tango in 10th, Mate 98 in 11th, Sunaman in 12th, Swifty in 13th, and Jesse Limelicker there in 14th place. We were missing one, which was Mad Mitch, and hopefully he recovers from his injuries and illness, and we hope for a speedy recovery for him. But yes, let's get this one underway, and let's see who takes it into turn 1. Lights out, away we go, and it looks like it's going to be Glowing as they go into turn 1 for the first time. So they race up to the hairpin. It is going to be Glowing who takes the lead. Or is it? As you can see, NFC Ben round the outside. He has the inside line for Team Purple here. Does he make it stick? He's still side by side with Team Yellow. And the battle already commencing between the CCR drivers. So 3 Team Yellow, 3 Team Purple, 3 Team Red, 3 Team Green, and 3 Team Blue. And obviously, as we said, one of the Team Blue drivers not racing tonight. But it's still Glowing leading as they come into the hairpin, which should be Valvoline curve, but it's actually not. It's coming into the right hand of the hairpin. And then we'll come into the RTL curve, which is the left-hander coming up now. So, NFC Ben at the moment leading this one. Everyone nose to tail at the moment. You see slightly glitchy Ben there as he comes through. Glowing in second, Red Spectre in third, Cook in fourth place. Oggy Penny has made a move as well, up into sixth place. Ravy Davy having a look on the inside in Team Blue, but look out for Ekberg and defensive work there as Oggy Penny looks down the inside for position, and Ravy Davy manages to hold on, stays in that fifth place. Oggy Penny now into sixth. Sunaman was the one who was the victor there in seventh place, but as you can see, it looked like Ekberg is dropped to the back of the pack. Yes, he has, and unfortunately reset. So too far off the track means you will reset in the position where you ended up last, which was obviously the start of the chicane, the Vida chicane, should I say, and that is Ekberg at the back. Meanwhile, it is going to be Ben leading this one as he gets a little bit of a twitch on there. But manages to hold it as Glowing chases him down. There is Red Spectre in third place, followed by Cook. Followed by Ravy Davy. So all the top five teams, all different colours at the moment. But Oggy Penny looking to change that for Team Red as he chases his teammate Red Spectre, conveniently getting the red car. It was a random choice as well. It was on the roulette it was, and everyone had a chance to see where they were going to be ending up team-wise. It was results as you can see, but Danny Marquez, we know, is a very quick driver, but on a Fanatec not going to make too much of a difference, as we said earlier in the racing. She said it's some argy-bargy between Audio Muted, Swifty and Mate there. I think that was Tango who went through in the yellow team car there, and he's gone through, so we got four Mazdas abreast here as we come up to the chicane, and this is not going to end up very well. Hopefully they think about it, but there's four cars going into the corner, and it is going to be Mate 98 who manages to get through there. Sunaman says, I'm going to just carry on while you lot start having argy-bargy. And we do have another reset car there. Who is that in the background? That's Danny Marquez. So Danny Marquez has also been in the wars, and he sits at the back there as well. So the cars do have the added strong toe to keep the racing nice and close, but also the guys at the back, if they are so far back, they will get a chance of boost, which will bring them back into play. So it's FC Bin winning this one with Glowing Gold second. So you win the race, you get 1 point, so it's the least amount of points. Yes, it's the least, I said. The least amount of points at the end of the series is the team's champions. So, as I said, it is the team's challenge. Not a lot of teamwork going on, as you will see for the rest of the series. Hopefully that will change in the next round. But Glowing Gold in second place. Red Spectre trying his best to close up the gap on the two up front. Cook's managed to get off the back of Red Spectre, which unfortunately is not a good thing. And now he's got Ravy Davy for company. Trying his best to keep that car under control. As you see, it goes a little bit wide there. So does Ravy Davy, but he's got the momentum here on Cook. And he's still there in sixth place. So we got three different battles going on there. The top three. Then we got fifth, sixth, and seventh. Fourth, fifth, and sixth, respectively. In another battle, as you see, Oggy Penny closing right up on the back of Ravy Davy there. Then you've got this sensational battle behind. We've already muted Swifty, Tango, Sunaman still leading that pack. Here's Tango trying to look down the inside here for a move on Swifty. Does he get out to work? Swifty swiftly shuts the door, but then goes very, very wide, and that's not going to help him. But also, it looked like he got a bit of super toe from Matey there. Mate goes down the inside. Well, he's going to be on the outside, should I say. And we got three abreast going into the hairpin yet again for the fourth time of asking as we go into the braking zone. There's a little bit of contact, and Tango's gone right across, and he's reset from the start-finish straight. So unfortunate for Tango with that big, big contact. Drops him all the way to 14th, but he will be back. We've got plenty of time in this race. We've got well over 4 minutes. And he'll be back in the action. Meanwhile, LFC Ben still leads. Ekberg with the fastest lap. As I said, there's no points for fastest lap, as you can see. That super toe and the boost does work really, really well. As you can see, 6 seconds faster than the lead car. As you can see on the top right-hand side of your screen, you can see that blue arrow there on its own, but will quickly be catching. So, LFC Ben, glowing gold. It's Cook there in third, holding off Red Spectre, but Red Spectre has got his teammate Oggy Penny for company here, and it looks like Red Spectre's going to have a look for a little move, maybe as they go into the chicane. Yeah, he's pulled into the inside now on the brakes. Who's going to have it? They both hold on the brakes. A little bit of contact there between Oggy and Cook as they go through. There's still a bit of contact, but Cook manages to hold it. And Oggy Penny going down the inside for position. Shuts the door, does Cook on Oggy. And Oggy's gone a little bit sideways there, but Red Spectre just to force his way through. Ravy Davy there in 6th place is also having a look at this. Dunaman still leading that pack at the back, but Ekberg, again, as I told you, Ekberg with the boost has now found himself in 7th place. So he will lose that boost now, and that will go to the man at the back of the pack as we see 5 cars going into the hairpin there. And everyone has got through, luckily, but it's now Ekberg into 7th place. So Ekberg making his moves. So the leaders up and through. So Ben and Glowing Gold, first and second respectively, still leading this race by a massive margin as Ekberg gets a little bit of a tank slapper on there, and Sunaman has a look for an inside line. Doesn't work there. Team Green now working together, as you can see. Team Purple also there in the background. So Ekberg taking 7th place and staying there. Matey there in 8th place. The Croatian driver right on the back of these guys now. There is Sunaman in the Team Yellow car. Oh, very wide. Was Swifty. Does he hold it? Yes, he does, but unfortunately has dropped all the way back down into 11th place, and this is going to give Jesse the opportunity as he slides past down the inside. But here we go again. It's another battle into the chicane. Sunaman is going to try and hold it as Matey goes down the inside. Is he going to hold it through the chicane? He does his best to try and get back on track, but he's also hit Sunaman. Sunaman's managed to keep the car in control. And audio muted now into 9th place. Fantastic at the back here. So, who is going to lead it as we go into the hairpin now? Have a minute to go of this race, so this will potentially be the last lap as they go into the hairpin again. There's purple cars everywhere. There's a green car and there's a car going sideways. Did he manage to hold it? Yes, he did. And that was Sunaman there. Oh, happening here, isn't it? My goodness me, this battle is absolutely colossal. Everyone wanting a piece of the action. Everyone wanting the points. These 14 points at the end of this is not what you want. Meanwhile, let's go back to the leaders while they sort themselves out. Bunch of kids with a bag of sweets, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Everyone wants the fizzy cola bottles, and there's only one there. So, well, that would have been me. I want the fizzy cola bottles. There's Glowing Gold in the lead of this race now. So, LFC Ben in 2nd place. So we are coming up to, I do believe this could be the final corner. We will wait to see. And there is Glowing Gold coming through now. Now, has he... Yes, this is the final lap. So, who's going to take it? Oh, LFC Ben's having a look down the inside. He might just take this win off him as they cross the line. It's going to be Glowing just from LFC Ben. Red Spectre is going to take 3rd place for Team Red. It's Cook who's going to take 4th place for Team Green. Oggy Penny in Team Red in 5th. Ravy David Team Blue. And there's a good battle at the background. There's Ekberg in 7th place. Swifty in 8th. It's going to be Sunaman there in 9th. Marquez in 10th. Audio Muted and Tango come through. And then it's Matey and then Jesse at the back there, which will be very frustrated. But he'll be very happy because he will start on pole for the next race as it's a reverse grid. So amazing stuff there from the guys. And fantastic racing. as you can see. So that was a win for Glowing, and we're going to take a quick advert. And, you're going to see what's coming up here in ACC. I think they've already had one round already, but if you'd like to get involved in the ACC NSX series, then please come and join us in Discord, or give us a message on Facebook at CC Sim Racing, and we'll be happy to help. Welcome back, everybody, to CC Sim Racing. I'm your host, Craig Cook, and yeah, we're here for race number 2. And as you can see, it's a nice oval track here, and Northern Isle Speedway it is for Jesse. So Americans do what Americans do best, and that's oval racing. And here we go. So Jesse obviously finishing last in the last race, which was really unfortunate, but finds himself on pole position for this one. So it's Jesse on pole position, mate there, in second, Tango in third. As we'll do a quick run through for the list. Tango in third. It's going to be Audio Muted in fourth place. It's going to be Dan Marquez in fifth. Then we have Sunaman in sixth, Swifty in seventh, Eggberg in eighth, Ravy Davy in ninth, Oggy Penny in 10th, it's Cook in 11th, Red Spectre 12th, it's Ben in 13th, and Glowing Gold will start at the back of the grid in 14th place. Right, let's get this one underway, because this is going to be absolutely mental. Lights out, away we go, and it is going to be Jesse who leads into the first of two turns, and it's turn one we go, and I think I can't remember how many laps it was. It was absolutely ridiculous. 10 minutes of absolute mayhem. So there it is, it's Jesse leading this one, with Mate there in second, Tango in third, and Audio Muted. As you can see, camera angles are a little bit difficult, but as you can see, Jesse leading this one. He's under real pressure from Mate in Team Green. The Team Purple leading the way as Mate has a look down the inside. Looks like he's going through. No, he doesn't. Gets the door shut on him. Tango in third place. Then we have Dan Marquez there in Team Blue in fourth. Eckberg on his way in for Team Red. But as you can see him move down there, down the inside from Eckberg, who has a little steal there on Danny Marquez. And goes into third place. Down the inside is Tango for position. Does he make it stick? No, he doesn't. Watch out for Audio Muted in seventh place, looking around the outside with teammate LFC Ben on the inside. There's a big contact in the background, and that is a Team Yellow car at the back there. And it's Sunaman and Swifty with Ravy Davy, as I said, with the super boost. He's going to be absolutely flying, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get the fastest lap the next time round. As you can see, there's the leaders. And there is a big bunch of cars coming around, but watch out for Ravy Davy, who'll be making his way back to the front of this grid. Meanwhile, Limelick is still leading the way. Mate there in second. Ekberg now gets that second place, and you can see a wide Tango in 7th place, trying to find a way through, and then Tango goes round. Tango goes round as well, and he'll be having to get the super boost back as he makes his way back on track with damage. So as you can see, we have tyre wear as well. It's only ×1, but I'll tell you what, it was wearing down very quickly indeed. So Jesse leading, Cook in second now, trying to hold off LFC Ben, who seems to be hop, skipping and jumping. So maybe a suspension setup. Oh, we're thinking it's glitching, but as you can see, really having a shimmy on there. Maybe he's listening to some really quirky music. We don't know. We don't care, but he's in 3rd place. Oggy Penny now finding his way up to the top 5 into 4th place. Ekberg now steals that 4th place from him. There is Danny Marquez. We still have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars, I do believe, all on the lead lap. Or with the leader. Contact, and there's another Team Red car round. And that is Red. No, it's not Red Spectre, it's Ekberg. So Ekberg from 4th place finds himself all the way back down in 10th. And there's another spinner as they go past here. Who is that? Another spinner. It's Danny Marquez, who has a penalty. So Danny Marquez in 13th place needs to get the car to turn round. Finds himself at the back of the grid. So Jesse still leading with NFC Ben, his teammate, in 2nd place. So it looks like a bit of teamwork going on. Little rear bumper pushing there, as we see in the NASCAR. Cars work indeed. So you just get the draft to sit on the back of your teammate, push him along, and you'll go a lot faster. As you see, Jesse now leading. I do believe that is Danny Marquez. It could be Ravy Davy in the background there. So Cook trying his best to get on the back of him. There is mate, his teammate. So Team Green doing a lot better this time round. Watch out for Glowing, who start at the back of this grid with LFC Ben. There's more contact, and that's Matey in the wall as well. Or is that Swifty? I do believe that was Swifty. So Swifty in the wall. Danny Marquez has come into the pits. I don't think he's going out again. No, he's sitting there. He's parked up. And so that will be the end of his race. So Ravy Davy now making his way around the track. In 13th place, he'll get the super boost. So there is Swifty, lonely last. There's Red Spectre. So Red Spectre's been off the track as well. Red Spectre in the wars. Superman now into the top 10. There's Ekberg in 9th place. See if we can get some on board from Ekberg. There's Tango all over the back of him. Look at Sunaman closing up. Just holding that 5th gear. They do have 6 gears. He might just give his teammate a bump there. He does. So give Penny a little nudge there. Cook now looks like he's going a bit backwards, doesn't he? He's now into 7th place. Look at the front tyre. The driver's right front is absolutely destroyed. The team's challenge is definitely a challenge at the moment. As you see, a nice little move there down the inside. Who was that? I do believe that was Oggy, and there's contact, and that's Cook in the wall. Little bit of a knock-on effect there, and Cook finds himself with aero damage to the front bumper and the left front suspension. Swifty now in the mix as well. He's all over the shop at the moment because of this tyre wear and the damage on the cars. They're really struggling to keep them in a straight line here, or a left sort of sense. So Swifty there in 8th place, Ekberg in 7th. Gold still holding that 6th place. Being muted now up to 5th. And Making a move down the inside on Sunaman. Does he make it stick? Yes, he does. Is there going to be a cutback here for Sunaman? He stays in the tow. Audio muted. Manages to hold on here. Look, everyone's back on the lead lap. There is Mate in third place. The Croatian trying to close the guys up in front, but Jesse is leading lap 23. With just around about 3 minutes to go. It's me, 23 laps already. Jesse holding this line. He knows this track very well, as you can see. Seems to be nailing these corners. It in the 6th gear. There is Ben, hop, skipping and jumping. There is Mate there, and I do believe that is going to be, is that Danny Marquez? Yeah, so Danny Marquez has come back out on track. He's 14th at the moment, and he's absolutely flying. There he goes. Like speed skating. Dash of some sort of energy drink. So there goes Danny Marquez. We have a yellow flag out as well. There's contact with the wall. Meanwhile, leaders are all together, and Audio Muted is closing. There he is. He's there in 4th place. We could have a 1-2-3 for Team Purple as we go into the final stages of this epic oval race. Another car off track. That's a Team Red car there, and obviously luckily Ghosts out. Muted, having a look down the inside of LFC Ben for position. He gets it done, and Mate now leads the way, but Jesse is not giving this up, is he? He's absolutely running the show. Well, he was for at least 25 laps, but Team Purple in force at the moment. Then there's this massive battle behind between Glowing, Ravy Davies, Sunaman, who said Ravy Davies was right at the back of the track, wasn't he? He was nearly a lap down, and now he's up there in 6th place. So, Mate leading. Audio, Jesse, then Glowing. Then we have Ravy Davey. Backing in there is Swifty. We've lost Cook somewhere. He's dropped right back as well. There's Glowing. We have Sunaman. He muted now, finds himself into 2nd place now. There's Red Spectre, who he had an early spin. There's contact with the wall. Everyone's struggling now with the tyres degrading. Absolutely crucial on that driver's side. 30 seconds to go. That's probably another 2 laps there on the track, but Mate is still leading. Let's go back to the leaders. Mate's still leading this one. Swifty's up to 4th place and closing absolutely rapidly now. So Mate leads this one. Audio in 2nd. Jesse in 3rd, Swifty now in 4th. We have lost LFC Ben, so LFC Ben with a huge tyre wear. And as you can see, look at the tyres now. So this is the final lap. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Mate or is it going to be Audio? The move down the inside as well. It looks like it's going to be Mate who takes the checker flag. It is from Audio, from Swifty, from Jesse, from Ravy Davey, from Red Spectre, from Tango, from Sunaman, LFC Ben, Glowing, Hoggy Penny, and Ekberg and Dan Marquez. And I thought I actually finished last. I actually finished 12th, so that's pretty pleasing. So after the incidents I managed to finish in 12th. Fantastic stuff. So congratulations to Mate and Audio Muted, Swifty, Jesse, and Ravy Davey finishing in the top 5 there. Fantastic race. We have one more to go. And while we do that, let's take a look at man that we lost recently, Lee Murray, RWB Spyder, forever in our hearts, and he will definitely not be forgotten, that's for sure. So, as we know, with Lee's passing, we had LFC Ben join the racing for the Mazda Challenge, and I think he'll be pretty pleased with his substitute for sure. And they are doing very, very well as well there to his team. So Team Purple would have been team for Lee Murray. His team actually, I think they're winning the championship as we went into this one. So tables will be up as soon as I get the opportunity to this week. But yeah, this is one of the races he was really looking forward to. We will do the best we possibly can to make sure that he is up there and thinking, you know, oh, I could have done that. I could have been better than those guys out there. It's going to be too nice. We know. As we know. Anyway, let's get this one up and running. So it will be Danny Marquez, obviously retired from the race. He'll start on pole position with Ekberg in second, Cook in third, Oggy Penny fourth, Glowing in fifth, LFC Ben in sixth, Sunaman in seventh, Tango in eighth, Red Spectre ninth, Ravy Davy 10th, Jesse in 11th, Swifty in 12th, Audio Muted in 13th, and Mate will start at the back of the grid because he was the winner of the last race. Right, let's go. Here we go with the first of the red lights. Here goes the fourth red light, fifth, and we wait for the lights to go out. Oh, there's a roller. That's Cook. Oh, unfortunately, rolled at the start of the race, and that's going to give, I do believe that is Glowing or Tango behind him. It is Tango. Massive opportunity. It is going to be Danny Marquez who leads the way. And this is going to get a bit tasty as they go into the right-hander. So hard on the brakes. This horrible near-on 90-degree corner. And as you can see, sideways some of the drivers as they come through there. Fantastic car control from Danny Marquez. So onto the brakes they go. Into the next right-hander. Into the very difficult hairpin. Everyone making their way through, but Cook finds himself at the lead of this race now with Glowing behind. Get some on board if we can. That's the view of the cars from the Cook cam. To the right-hander. Again, very tough right-hander as well. You need to make sure you keep the momentum. As you can see, hits the wall, does Oggy Penny in third place, now drops into fourth, maybe going to lose fifth there. Oh my goodness me, off and wild goes Cook into the background sideways, and I think that's going to put him in real trouble as the drivers come past him now. Massive contact in the background between Team Green and I do believe that's one of the Team Purple drivers, but working together as you can see. Oggy Penny now leading with the super toe. Oh, contact again. It's Ekberg in the background. Into the braking zone. Contact between Cook and Glowing, and that's a big one. Surely going to give that place back. Stops, yeah, waiting on the corner there. That was a little bit naughty. Glowing's gone past. There's more contact in the background. There's more drivers in the background. Very aggressive out there, and that's Sunaman nearly looks like he got tagged there by someone. It might have been Jesse. Back into the thick of things again. Sunaman drops back into that fourth place. Someone going off the track there. Was that Swifty or Cook? We're not too sure. That's Swifty in the wall. There's the Team Green cars. They need to make their way up the track there. As Oggy Penny now leads the way. sideways from Cook, really unset by the car there, and goes very, very wide as everyone's taking that narrow line. But Oggy Penny leading from Danny Marquez after the incident at the start from LFC Ben. There's Red Spectre, then Ekberg, glowing gold. Then we got, well, I don't know who's in 7th place because there's about 7 cars going into the right-hander here. All with a big contact as well. Cars in the wall again. Tango's holding very, very firm there in 8th place. Gets the cut back maybe on Cook here. He might get the pass down the inside. I think he has. Into the braking zone. He's got it done. Has he? Not quite. Team Green looking to find another way through. Here comes May down the inside of Tango. A little bit of contact, goes sideways, gets it back together, and there's 4 cars in the background. Mate is in real trouble. That was Swifty, I apologise, in the green car. That is the old man there on screen now. There's Tango in the yellow car. Suna also there in Team Yellow. Now making his way up to 12th place. Take a look at the leaders. So it's LFC Ben who leads the way. Penny taking a very, very strange route there. Nearly hits the wall. But manages to hold 2nd place. FC Ben with the fastest lap. There's Oggy Penny in 2nd. Might have a look here, or is he? No, he's going to bump draft him. So he's pushing him along to try and get away from the cars behind. There's Red Spectre and Danny Marquez, the 2 Portuguese drivers. Very good friends indeed. Really racing hard as well, which is great to see. So it's Team Purple, Team Red, Team Blue, Team Yellow. With Team Red looking very good. I say that. Team Red were looking very good, and then Ekberg drops it into the grass. I did apologise because he didn't know the track layout, but nobody knows what the track layout is, and nobody knows what track it is until the night. So everyone has to keep it under wraps until the race night. The battle here between Jesse and Cook. It looks like it could be Jesse who has the line. No, Cook's got the inside line there. Team Green seem to be using a lot of the green grass at the moment. We changed it to Team Grey. That might have helped a little bit. Well, there's Swifty in 10th place. Tango now in 9th place. Get round this right-hander here. There is Matey in 8th. Ravy Davy. There's 5 cars there in a line. With Ekberg on the back of it. It could be 6 cars in a line as we watch it. My goodness me. If the Red Arrows saw this, they'd be absolutely laughing their heads off. We'll do some sort of scene in the Mighty Ducks. Going to work there, gentlemen, as we go onto the brakes again. Ravy Davy in 7th holds the line. The two Team Green cars make contact there. Really feisty up there in the first race of the season. Danny Marquez still holding 5th. Red Spectre in 4th. Glowing in 3rd. Oggy Penny in 2nd. NFC Ben leading the way with just over 3 minutes to go. So at round 1, race number 3. Was the car at the back of the grid and now has managed to get back on the back of the tail end of the field. But NFC Ben at this moment looks very, very comfortable indeed. Coming up to the 2.5 minute marker, as you can see, Glowing really putting the pressure on Oggy Penny here. Goes on the grass. This could be the opportunity for Glowing. He has a look around the outside. Good defensive work there from Oggy Penny. Spectre trying to close up the gap, help his teammate out. There's Danny Marquez just behind in 5th place. A few minutes of this race to go. Off the grass goes Oggy. He's trying to get back on the track and side swipes the side of Glowing Gold and gets back on. He holds 2nd place, but Glowing will be glowing red after seeing that. But Red Spectre now takes 3rd place, so he's dropped two positions there on that corner. But will be fighting back. LFC Ben comfortably in the lead at the moment. 1.5 minutes to go. Oggy Penny in 2nd, Red Spectre in 3rd, Glowing in 4th. Danny Marquez with the super toe gets a lovely toe off the back of Glowing. Now he's having a look around the outside here. Very brave movement. You can see Ekberg's back in the mix with a huge battle going on at the back there. Let's have a look at that battle. Look at this. So Cook trying to hold off Ravy Davy. Tango looking around the outside. Jesse's in the mix as well. There's a yellow flag out now. Oh, there's contact and Ravy Davies in the wall. And so is Jesse. Big crash between the two Mazda drivers there. But we go back to this battle. Absolutely epic here in the background. So Ekberg now up to 12th. Matey there in 11th. Suleiman in 10th. Oh, contact between Matey and Ekberg. Swifty, there's a penalty, 3-second penalty for Swifty. Well, we need to take a look at the leader because he is making his way round now. And this could be... might get another lap here. I think he will. We'll see how many get through. But there's Oggy Penny. He crosses the line now as well. So he's going to get another lap for sure. There's Glowing and Danny Marquez. Already muted. Now, is this bunch, this absolute gaggle of cars behind Tango, Red Spectre? There is 2 seconds to go, and it looks like everyone's got through, but Matey didn't, and no, neither did Swifty. So Cook managed to get on the back of Suleiman there and got the toe. Tango's still in the mix as well. Go back to the leaders because FC Ben comfortably in the lead and looks like he's going to take a win here, but is Oggy Penny going to hold that 2nd place? Glowing back on the rear bumper of his Mazda. Down the inside, has a look again. Has a little cheeky little look. Across the grass he goes, under real pressure now. Let's go on board with Glowing. Also has to keep an eye on his mirrors because he's got Danny Marquez right behind him. Smooth between the two. Danny Marquez is looking to pounce. Contact with the wall. Oh, contact with Oggy as well. Unfortunate for Glowing, but he might have a look down the inside here. Well, we're going to take a look at Ben as Glowing goes down the inside. We're going to keep an eye on that battle because there's LFC Ben, and you can see the 3 cars in the background. So LFC Ben's going to win this one, and who's going to finish in 2nd place is going to be a drag race, and it looks like it's going to be Oggy in 2nd place from Glowing Gold in 3rd, Danny Marquez in 4th. It's going to be Audio Muted. He finishes in 5th place with Red Spectre in 6th. And then Cook there in 7th. Look how open it was at the end there. Suleiman in 8th. And then Tango's going to finish in 9th with Matey in 10th. Swifty in 11th. Lime Liquor in 12th. Ekberg in 13th. And Ravy Davy in 14th. But FC Ben is your winner for race number 3. Well, thank you everyone for watching. It was Glowing Gold who took the first win. Followed by Mate in the second of the races. And then it was LFC Ben who took the win for Team Purple. So massive thank you to everyone who joined in for this epic race and this epic first round. And we have another round next week. Team Yellow are going to be the ones that pick the cars. Sorry, they pick the cars. They don't pick the cars. They've already picked those cars. It's going to be Team Yellow that pick the tracks for next week. And we'll see what they bring to the table as we go to round number 2 of the Mazda Roadster Teams Challenge, sponsored by Vacecraft.